Hey friends, you're watching BrainStorm Acres. I'm Henry. Today is going to be packed full of lots of stuff.
It's an alien. Kohlrabies are aliens. See, they have the little legs and they come get you at night.
This is probably the oldest vehicle we have on our property. It's a road roller, probably the 1940s. It was made by the Pierce Company. Yes, the same company that made the Pierce Arrow. Well, at least it was related to it. It's powered by a 4-cylinder Wisconsin engine. It's air-cooled, and it gets started by a hand crank. It's a fairly heavy piece of equipment. It's steered using a worm gear. Seating is a little primitive. It basically has a tractor-style seat. This is a piece of equipment called a scoop mobile. It's a 3-wheeled piece of heavy equipment. It was used heavily in building the interstate system. What's unique about this loader is that the front wheels can be disengaged so that you can tow this behind a dump truck or other piece of heavy equipment. This piece of equipment was sold in California. The rear of the scoop mobile was lifted up on this A-frame. The reason why that was done was because a mechanic who was working on it took it off in order to do some work on it and never got back to put it back on. So now I'm busy trying to put it back together. This is the 1976 GMC motorhome. It's 26 feet long. Irene and I lived in this for a number of years. 3 years in California before we moved here, and then 2 years when we moved. It runs pretty well. The fuel economy is not real good, however. Right next to it is a 1973 GMC 23-foot motorhome. I have this with the intention of putting this back on the road for a recreational vehicle. This is the first Range Rover we ever bought. We purchased it when we lived in Massachusetts. These SUVs really didn't have a very good resale value because people who bought them wanted to have new ones, so the old ones were really sold for a song. It worked very, very well for us. We drove it over 100,000 miles and had 100,000 miles on it when we bought it. Unfortunately, there's some floor pan work that I need to do. I need to inset some new floor panels so that the floor is solid enough to drive. The vehicle runs, as do all of these vehicles. We acquired this box truck in 2008. A company that employed me owed me some money and didn't have it, so I took this truck in exchange for money that was owed. We used it for transporting product for Irene's business. We used the back of the truck to haul all the things that are necessary to establish Irene's business at an event. This 1984 Silverado played a key role in our move from California to Arizona. It has a 454 big block engine in it, which means it doesn't get very good gas economy, but it does a great job hauling trailers and heavy things. It runs. I don't drive it a whole lot because it's pretty expensive at fuel over $3 a gallon. Our early 1970s Kubota tractor does a great job on the Homestead. It fits into our backyard, in between the beds, barely, but it fits. It was great for doing some emergency repairs to our drainage during one of our big storms.